Are we back? Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. I'm so sorry that we disconnect. We have a little bit of an issue with the internet, but it is overworked everywhere. It is overcrowded. All the whoop whoop. Now, one thing I want to say to both you, Dawn and Tara, when people are expressing their appreciation in words to you, trust that they mean them. Both of you. Because you both have the tendency of telling people the beauty you see in them and then not really believing when they say the same to you. And it's such a human thing that so many can resonate with. But when I've got both of you here, believe that the other person means what they say. Also, when it is beautifully directed at you. So, I saw in chat there were some things going on. Ruby, hi there. Beautiful seeing you. And Limiak, I've been good. I've been good. How are you, my friend? If you are still here. Hello, Ruby. I will make something to eat and try to get some done afterwards. Maybe this day will not be a complete waste. Wish you all a great stream. Take care, my friend. You see, it's all about perspective. And what we believe we have, or where we want to go, if we can think it, we're already there. But it also is about the negatives. When we wait for something to happen, it already happens inside of us. So that is a beautiful opportunity to meet it already then. I see clients who are going through changes and something drastically will change in their life. And it's in a positive way and they're excited for it, and then they say, I just know that this will happen. And so I say to them, well, if you know that this will happen, it is already happening inside of you. So either you can have this part that is happening, that is talking inside of you. You can have them go into the closet and hide, and then come out when you feel this is too much and I want a reason to be out. Then you can bring them out and say, this is my reason. Or you can meet them right here and now. And you can join this together. You can walk beside each other because you are the same. It's you. So what we have to ask ourselves is this negative, inevitable situation is what triggers that a comfort blanket that shows us where not to go? Or is it an inevitable, is it an excuse to get out, to feel sorry for yourself? Seems like harsh words, I know. But if you're waiting on something to happen, you can think it, which means you're already there. So you have the beautiful opportunity of meeting what is triggering those thoughts now, if you should use it. And the same with what we wish for, what we dream of. What you dream of, you can think of, which means parts of you already there. So then you have the ability to go in, the opportunity to meet that and see it for the beauty that it presents. I hope I make somewhat of sense. Kick all the butt, yeah, as we do in the, I was gonna say the scenic world. What I meant is in the theatrical world, the world of scenes, of being on stage. Stage was what I meant. I kick up the butt, yeah, I agree. Have a beautiful day, Fabian. Thank you as always for being here. You are beautiful the way you are. Don't forget that. Hi, Nali. It's beautiful seeing you again. Are your point redeems related to your queue? No, it is by using the channel points, because my transmissions or transferences can be so long in the duration. We also have shorter ones that you can buy with your channel points, and I will take those in between longer readings, so to speak. Which reminds me that we have some today. However, I must say that I do not have too much time left because I have a booking, but I have time for one more transference today. But we have 2 small things. So, your bubble of the day for Lilniak. Are you still here, Lilniak? Are you still here, my friend? If I should not have time today, we will come back to where we were and just continue where we were next time. And so you always stay in queue until you get your reading done, or if you decide to leave. Oh, okay. It's just me pouring some water. Then we will keep that till next time she's here. David, a figurine pull with a message. Okay, let's see. Also, I'm a fool too. Welcome to the community. Welcome to our little corner. I hope we have some bubbles for you to bring joy today. David. It's a bit of a fun one today, because the figurine doesn't explicitly tell of the message. So it might look like their two are separate, but it is this little fella. You recognize him, or some of you will. It's this little fella coming through today. And what it is about, David, is that you don't have to climb over yourself or anyone else to get to where you want to reach. You can find a ladder. You don't have to climb on yourself or anyone else to get to the height that you need to reach. You can find a ladder. And believe in the one that you do find. I know he is adorable. I love him. I am well. I'm gonna call you fool just because you call yourself I'm a fool. So I am well. How are you, my friend? One sentence encouragement for Nali. I will actually listen to your frequency with fire today, Nali. I feel I need it. Yeah, Okay, Nolly. Whose illness are you trying to cure? Whose? What if there are none? What is an illness? What is an illness and whose are you trying to cure? I'm sorry if I scared you. You know, when they come through as this and I feel, oh, this might not be good in the circumstances and everything, but no, this truly was very direct. And it was what wanted to come through. So, Ruby, your bubble of the day. It always hurts me a little bit when, you know, this is me being me. This is me being part of what I've been through. And I always get, you know when you want to read something else into what comes through. And it just feels, oh, I need to add something. But no. Information comes to us in a way that we can handle and that we can understand. And for you, Nali, this was the sentence. So, Ruby, you know what, Ruby? I want to send you a bubble with Peter Pan today. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. You know that? I want to bring in this sense of joy that doesn't have to be justified. I'm using this word again now. Because you were so open, we've been talking, you and I, and you've been so open to, you know, finding the joy and daring to be who you are. And now it felt you had a little bit of a setback, and I want, just emotionally, and I want to bring in Peter Pan today. And just that joy, you know. And I know that story is very tragic, but just this feeling of joy and of childhood and of not having to justify things. I can fly, not without thinking what that actually means. Just do it. That's what I want to bring in your bubble today. So it comes to you. There, it is received. Beautiful. And one quick question from I'm Full. Do spirits exist? If yes, are they wise? I believe that we are all spirits. Because I believe that we stem from the same energetic source. And so therefore we are the same. We are the same in energy, but our components look different. Not what we exist of, but how we exist, so to speak. We are simply shaped in different ways. And we can talk about this with spirits, and one thing that I find to be really, really interesting is this that with all the parallel universes, and we can't know, the only thing we do know is that we're here right now, and that is what is important. But when we read energy and when we meet spirits, one thing that can be interesting to discuss is we could be spirits to them as they are to us. But if we're going to talk about it in one line and saying that a spirit is someone who's been alive and passed, are they wise? If wisdom comes with experience, but I believe we're all the same. We believe we are all wise in our way. Our wisdom is that we have the experience of being us. So to answer your question, me personally, are spirits wise? First, do they exist? Yes. Are they wise? Are you? Would you consider yourself wise? Because if so, so are they. That's how I look at it. And then of course we can talk about for so many different perspectives and what is wisdom and how do you really account for it and how do we measure it and what is wisdom? It's like we spoke about logic before. What is logic? Well, it's what makes sense. And everything that is to us makes sense to us in one way or another. That's how we perceive it. That's how I look at it. How do you look at it? How do you see it? So, we have time for one more transference. So, Ruby and Red, I hope that it will be okay that you will be transmitted to the next session, so to speak, because I don't have too much time because I have a client afterwards. That is why. And I will see, I will try to get a set time for streaming. I'm working on it. I just need to look up at certain things. And I'm hoping that set time to be Fridays at 6 p.m. CEST, which is noon EST. I hope to be a fixed time, and then streaming on Tuesdays if I have no bookings in my office. Because I stream from home, and if I have bookings in my office, I will be in my office, so I can't stream. But we'll see. We will see. Sleep well, Ruby, and thank you. Thank you for being you. But you will be put in pending, so next time you jump in, you pop into stream, you will be next in line. You mean having a schedule on your panel with the weekday and hours you stream? Yeah, and a set time. Every Friday I stream, I want to make that happen, but I need to look into a few things first. But Paga, what would you like today, my friend? Because you are next. What would you like for your transference today? Ruby, all the love to you. Take care, my friend. What would you like today? A reading or healing, specific or general? What do you feel like? You will let the universe choose it today? Okay. Let's see then. Ooh, I spilled water. But it's dried. out of shot. There is a specific guide that comes to me, and who wants to work with our energies together in this setting. And they actually said, what are you doing back? You know, because it has to do with the challenge that you set for yourself to start to listen yourself instead of listen to yourself through others. But one thing we can do is a healing today. The candle is here, but it doesn't want to do a beam. But it's here. But it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to. But it is right here. It's not alien beaming, no. Which makes it so that every time it does, makes it even more beautiful. Right? Okay. What I want to do today, Paga, is that I want to bring up a bubble. And I want to combine your Akashic energies with healing powder of the meridian flash and a bubble. So I want to bring in a bubble and I want to combine the knowledge that you have in your astral and outer body and combine it into the bubble with healing energies to then let that absorb and combine with what you have inside of you. Because what you need right now is that push. You've had so many pushes from others. But what you need is for it to make sense to you. It's a lot about making sense today in this stream. But it's about finding that in you. You need to do this for yourself. So essentially, what we are doing today is to have that, we are giving you a bubble to have that come out and meet. So that you can see it, so that you can meet it, so you can have a clear head in some way or form. They don't want to do nothing else because it's so important for you to be doing this yourself. But we will do this, and you will have a figurine. Okay? So I'm gonna bring up the whirlwind of colors. And already now your ancestor is coming in to join in with the knowledge. And we are bringing in a bubble. And we let it integrate. It's in the bubble. Beautiful. And with this, here comes the scent, the perfume. And we're asking for the healing powder, putting that in. Essentially, this is about not being afraid for what is to come in feeling, because you know what is. You just add to it the feeling of wanting to find a way to not have to go through it. And that go-to right now is being afraid. I'm not neglecting your fear, but I'm talking about how it is about connecting to understanding. You remember this that I spoke to you about many months ago, about the little stone, the little pebble that we can have, that you can hold and keep with you, so that the person you were when you picked the pebble, and the person you are when you last saw it, and the person you are today is the same, or it's you. the energy is shifting and floating and creating new beautiful universes inside, but it is you. Now is a beautiful point to bring that up. So to remember that you come all this way from many months back when we first spoke about it. You come to here. Now imagine how far you can go if you continue. That little rock, that stone. Today is a beautiful day to see it once again. Or just the imagery of it. The essence of what it means to you in this exercise. And what you anchor to it. Is this because it's about letting you or however they are choosing they would like today? My throat is starting to feel weird. So this is beautiful, powerful energy. And what it will do is really, Paga, it is time to give yourself that boost that you're depending on others to give you. It's time for you to see that pebble as being the same as you. It's still you holding it now, then, before, and tomorrow. It's time to boost you, for you, of you, for you, in you. So I'm sending this to you, and I'm slowly gonna let it embrace you from over the top of your head, coming in as a cloud almost, but with beautiful energy. And we're slowly, hello there, we're slowly bringing it down, draping it over you, to letting it absorb with the beauty of being you. I'm not adding anything that you don't already have. What we are doing is simply bringing it from a new perspective. There. Can feel it sharp here. Like that. Let's calm that down a bit. Bring in the bubble. There. And now the perfume. Beautiful. You feel it in the head? I felt it here. It was just something, It's good. Now I feel the head throbbing. And your energy is saying, now it's calming down. It's beautiful how we experience things differently, but with the same intention. If that makes any sense. Okay. I'm gonna bring in some beautiful healing as well to help calm you a little bit. And this I will bring in through your hand, your left hand. There. And spreading up. And to the other side. Beautiful. It's really all they're asking me to do today because it's so important that you do the work yourself, you see. You know this, Paga. And you recognize this one, this little fella as well. It's not your share. It's this little fella. And I believe we had a reading before with Emma, who received this, and he was talking about how the monster inside is not really that bad. How it's also a living being, breathing, eating, sleeping, and wanting to be seen and understood. And it's the same coming through here, Paga. It's about not being afraid of what you meet, but rather daring to meet it and see the fear as a reaction you can learn from and see what it is. By being afraid, I mean wanting to shut it out. We're going back to what we started this stream on, with daring to meet it, because what we shut out, we also shut out parts of ourselves. So it's the same here. Just be gentle towards yourself and all that is within you. It's always been there, it's not gonna hurt you. But change is painful, but it's also so beautiful if we then look at it that way. That is what I have for you today, Paga. I hope that it's okay. I want to come back. Thank you. We have 10 more minutes, and I would like to come back to where we started this stream. Thank you, my friend, for letting me bring you that. And I know I'm sorry that it's not anything more, but truly what we are working on right now is you finding this yourself. Because the person who is always going to be there is you. You already know all of this. I said it so many times before. You're beautiful the way you are. Listen to you. And there, breathe. You know how good it feels to breathe. Continue. Thank you. So I want to come back to what we spoke of at the very beginning of the stream. Thank you, Paga. You're a beautiful friend. We spoke about this stream that I've seen, where the streamer talked about differentiating. I still can't say it. I couldn't before, I can't now. But making a difference between different communities, or at all seeing a difference in people, saying that we who are part of this community does not need them who are part of that community, and that we can start a revolution from being opposed by them. And it made me so sad. And I truly mean it when I say I don't believe in a world of us and them. I understand where it comes from, as I said so many times during the stream, that it's so important to a person to see who they are not, to see who they are. But as I said before, in that you're also shutting yourself out, because you can't see what you don't resonate with. So in reality, you're not seeing who you are not, but you are seeing parts of yourself that triggers you. And so you shut them out. And things that are connected and anchored to them that you might not be aware of, as well as shutting other people out who might live and experience life in a very different way, situationally, but very similar emotionally. In this stream, they spoke about how doctors, for example, how they don't treat their patients as should, and everything is, has to do with making profit. And it is true, but it's also true that the people in this are still people. They too get ill, they too experience tough situations. And what we have in common is trying to make the best out of our life, and trying to, as the theme of this stream, make sense of it. Red, are you still here? Because I can do a short little reading for you in a figurine if you'd like. Because there is someone wanting to say something to you. Would you be open to that? As we did before when you put in the pending queue, but then we have a short little reading and then you get a longer one next time. Because I know that you would resonate with what I spoke of. I just felt you reacting to what I said when it has to do with trying to figure out who one themselves are by seeing who we are not. It just goes around in a circle, when we try to figure out who we're not by seeing who we are, and the other way around. But in doing that, we do something that we ourselves disagree with because we want to be open. And so then we present to ourselves who we are not within who we are, and that creates confusion, frustration, and depression. It's never too late. I'm talking to everyone here now. It's never too late. Because even depression, as I said, can be something very beautiful if we dare see it. It can become our greatest ally to life. If we dare invite what it has to say as a friend. From all perspectives. And not what it has to say in that you're worthless, but rather what you wish you had, which, when you can see it, you already are, you already have. If you see yourself as worthless because you're being selfish, I like that word selfish, or what did I say, selfish? It was something between selfish and selfless. And it's exactly that I'm talking about. If you see yourself as being selfish, and this is for everyone, in that, you also see, because you want to be then caring and empathic and care about others. And if you can think that, you already do. So by thinking that you're selfish can actually help you see that you are maybe selfless. And the person that you do forget about is yourself. But that you are also not doing because you are thinking about this. So in that you are seeing yourself. You see, we can turn and twist this as many times as we could possibly try. And as I said, it doesn't matter how we live our life. I can't change your life because it's right here, right now. Today is today, tomorrow will be tomorrow, and one day everyone, we will be dead. No matter how many lives we had, how vast the universe is. So I can't decide how you should live your life, but it happens right here and right now. And what I want to do with what I do is to show the possibility of yourself being part of what you are already part in. I used to say, I want you to be able to be part in, to take part in what you're already part of. So with you, Red, it's the elephant. Luna goes, hooray! It's the elephant, Red. No, that was Ruby. Sorry. She has gone to sleep. There. It's the elephant. And it's a very tough one today, but a very honest one, Red. Because I know that you see yourself as being honest and frank, but they are really talking about daring to be honest, to stop lying. And what I think they're talking about with this, Red, is that the same that we spoke about before. You're trying to find justification for yourself by keeping yourself as open to not find, because everything I say you will disagree with, because you see it from all the perspectives. You see, you think, but do you feel? So what they are asking you to do is to really look at yourself and to ask yourself the question if you're lying, when you are lying to yourself. And I know you disagree with this, but they're truly asking you to see yourself, to dare see also the parts that you dare not touch. What is it that you don't dare see? Because that is the same reason that you are scared of reaching out to others. I know that you feel safe being alone. But all this that I have been trying to find with working with your energy, my friend. An elephant never forgets. What is it that you cannot forgive? It's a little question for you today. It's tough, and I know that you will disagree to a start. But it is the way forward in finding yourself. An elephant never forgets. What is it, Red, that you cannot forgive? If you don't find it, it's okay. But I know you want to find a way to understand yourself as understanding the world. And the next step there is to really think about that. However tough and awful it sounds, what is it that you cannot forgive? And we are all here for you. I do not mean to be hurtful. I hope that it's okay. It is what comes through, and it is with love. From a dinosaur to an elephant, the scale of evolution. But they were very direct today, Red. Elephant never forgets. Because you have such a brilliant mind. We spoke about this so much. But what is it your heart can't forgive? Because that is the key to the next step in understanding yourself. And should it become too much, you're never alone, my friend. Please reach out without justification. You're beautiful the way you are. And I know that you know I mean it. beautiful friends, I need to go have a quick dinner, for I have a client very, very shortly. I'd love to have seen you lurk all the way through, Luna. By the way, seeing how everything goes for you, I love this for you, truly. Tara, if you are still here, my friend, I will try to see if I can find that video. And please do ask me, or please come back to me with when we can do have our little meeting tomorrow. Can I say it? I'm gonna say it. I love you guys. It truly feels more and more like finding family, and it is beautiful. If I ever hurt or say something that you feel hurt by, let me know, because I am but human. All I need and all I mean. I meant to say mean, but also need came into that because I'm the same. All I mean is love, truly. I appreciate you. I'll keep you posted on Discord, so you who are new, come join us there if you feel like it. It is the best way to get in touch with us. And I will let you know how I do with finding a fixed time for these streams. Today has been a beautiful little stream. I'm sorry to have to cut it short. I have a really interesting session coming up. It will be so much fun. I'll work with a light worker. I love it. And I will see how everything will turn out. But we have spoken today about important topics, subjects that is close to my heart. And please know that your opinions and your thoughts are as valid as the person in front of the camera. Because in reality, we're all underneath the sky. It's a little thought to have when we come into streams. Also when people feel they're safe behind the keyboard. We're really just all sitting in the same boat, but with different oars, in different situations, during different times. No matter where you are, who you are, you're valid. And I truly believe in us. Thank you for coming in today. And I will let you know on Discord when I'll be streaming next. But this has been a beautiful little stream. Different orbs, love it. Well, I like it too how it came through, yeah. See you soon. Take care, all of you. Hugs and bubbles to all, and don't ever feel like you need to hold something back when talking to me. I want to meet you for who you are. Take care, all of you. I see you soon. Have a beautiful weekend. Take care. Bye for now. Oh, and let me know if there is anyone you would like to raid. Just put it in there, and I'll raid them the first one I see. Take care. I'll see you soon.